Next up on the program, NACCA and AltoTrain are coming together to ensure one of Canada's largest infrastructure projects advances Indigenous inclusion and prosperity. This Memorandum of Understanding creates a collaborative framework to connect Indigenous businesses, entrepreneurs, and workers to the opportunities emerging from the high-speed rail project along the Toronto-Quebec corridor. By combining AltoTrain's nation-building investment with NACCA's National Indigenous Finance and Business Network, this partnership helps embed Indigenous leadership, economic participation, and reconciliation into Canada's future economy. For this next piece, please welcome from NACCA and Alto, Shannin Metatawabin, Chief Executive Officer of NACCA, and Danielle Bélanger, Vice President for Indigenous Relations from Alto.
Wache, welcome back, everybody. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank Alto and Danielle for their partnership, for coming to NACCA early, to start engaging us in their process of planning and engagement for planning for this, the country's largest infrastructure project. And when we're talking about reconciliation, this is actually taking a step in the right direction to ensure that entrepreneurs, communities are going to be part of this big infrastructure project. It's going to take over a decade to build. And we're so happy to be here to sign this Memorandum of Understanding today.
Thank you, Shannon. And hello, everyone. I want to begin by acknowledging that we're gathered here on the ancestral and unceded territory of the Algonquin and Anishinaabe Nation. I wanted to thank Shannon for his leadership. Honestly, Shannon, you have done amazing work with NACCA, and I'm really proud to be here today to be part of a Memorandum of Understanding that we're going to sign together. So we are really pleased to formalize this MOU. We value the opportunity to work alongside with NACCA, and we've already been doing so with many discussions, but we really wanted to formalize this partnership. For Alto, this MOU establishes a framework for collaboration as we advance a major infrastructure project between Quebec City and Toronto. Our MOU is going to provide a really good structured way for Alto and NACCA to work together through dialogue, knowledge exchange, and co-design, particularly in the areas related to Indigenous business participation, which we've heard a lot of in the last day, procurement readiness, and economic opportunity connected to the project. So this work is important to us at Alto because socioeconomic participation is a core component of how we're approaching Indigenous engagement. Procurement, employment, and training, those are really key for us as we move forward. Through Alto, there will be approximately 50,000 jobs that will be created, and there'll be countless Indigenous businesses that we'll need to work with as we move forward into construction. So we see Indigenous businesses, entrepreneurs, and institutions as key partners as we move forward. So through this MOU, Alto is committing to work alongside NACCA to help ensure that the approaches we develop are informed by Indigenous expertise and aligned with best practices that you know best as Indigenous peoples. So thank you again. I'm very pleased and honored to be here.
I'd just like to introduce our chair of the board for NACCA to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shannon and Ms. Bélanger. It's nice to have you here at our assembly. And the federal government just recently announced an increased amount of funding for trades training. So I'm sure that those monies would be well spent in helping our youth get into trades and other related industries. And I'd also like to recognize Alto for coming here and engaging our organization, because we got the boots on the ground to help make some of this stuff work. So it's our pleasure to help support this project in Canada's national interest. And it's always good when you get in front of these projects rather than being an afterthought. So we really appreciate the sentiment and the forethought that Alto is doing on this particular project. Cooksam, thank you for being here today to sign the MOU.
Thank you.
Let's just look at the